All right, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Akeem, and welcome to this vlog. Here to give you a scout report on my number one outside linebacker entering the 2017 NFL Draft. Talking about Haason Reddick coming out of Temple. Now, this kid's actually from Camden, New Jersey. Decided to head over to Philly to become a Temple Owl, and he had a productive past two seasons in 2015 and 16, in which he was actually a beast, trying to, especially this past season, 2016. Now, he's finally started to show some promise in 2015 with 46 tackles, 12 and a half tackles for loss to go along with 5 sacks. Now, the numbers weren't big, but during the course of his career, he actually increased in tackles, sacks, and tackles for loss. And then he had a big season in which he was first team All-American Athletic Conference honors with 65 tackles, 22 and a half tackles for loss to go along with 10 and a half sacks, showing that he was a predominant pass rusher in the American Athletic Conference. Now, I think this is going to be a great fit in the first round of this year's draft, in the mid-first round of this year's draft, and here's why. Time for me to talk about his strengths and weaknesses. First, his strengths. He has great movement skills as far as being a good predominant pass rusher. Now, he did register 10 and a half sacks this past season, and he showed the ability to disrupt the line of scrimmage and get behind. Like I said, a whopping 22 and a half tackles for loss, and he has a great combination of power and speed. He runs a 4.52 40, and he bench press 225 pounds 24 times. That shows he has a little bit of endurance and strength and that speed. I think this is going to be a big threat in the National Football League for a team in the mid-first round. Other things I do like about him, he has an excellent motor. He has great backfield vision, obviously with all the tackles for loss and sacks. And he does have the ability, he did increase his weight, and he is looking to grow even more. Now, some people believe he is a little bit undersized, 6'1", 237 pounds. But I think that's the exact size that you want your outside linebacker to be, especially with the strength that he does have, with the power and strength that he has that covers up that size. So I don't really think that's too much of a big hassle on that one. Now, he does have just a couple of weaknesses, though. There were some plays in which he didn't utilize and was consistent in combining that strength and speed. If he is consistent with that, this is going to be a major problem at the next level. Now, the other issue that I did remember reading, he did have a little bit of a felony assault charge because of an issue that he had during his time, an off-campus issue back in 2015 with teammate Dion Dawkins. I think that's everything's a little bit left behind him because the charges were dropped and they did rejoin the team. And with having a big season that Reddick had, helping the team win the American Athletic Conference Championship over Navy, in which I actually picked the midshipmen to win that matchup. That definitely was a big shocker and a big upset in my opinion. Not a huge upset, but a little bit of an upset over the Navy midshipmen for that conference title, and that's because of the leadership, part of the leadership of Haason Reddick. Now, like I said, I mentioned earlier, I believe that he's a solid mid-round pick of the first round. I think this is going to be a good pick. One team in particular, two teams I'm looking at are the Kansas City Chiefs, just to add more depth as far as their pass rushers. Tama Ali is not getting any younger. Also, the Indianapolis Colts, who are in dire need for a premier pass rusher, just like when they had Dwight Freeney years ago. This could be a good pick. Well, I think they picked in the 16th pick or the 15th pick, one of the two selections of the first round. Now, the next time I catch you guys will be in just a couple minutes. I have a lot more blogs for today. Thank you for watching this blog. I'm your man, Akeem McCall. Be easy.